Shipwrecked by Bevie. He eased the needle into my hungry vein. As he withdrew it, all my troubles, real and imagined, evaporated into nothingness. At once, I sensed their reconstitution as rain that showered back down into a sea of unparalleled calm and a tranquility trumped by no other experience possible. Initially coaxed onto this seafaring journey by a kind and generous captain, this was my third trip to the sea, to be swaddled by her warm and nurturing bosom. Seeking the sensation for the fourth time, however, turned into a stormy, rocky mess. The kind and generous captain showed himself to be anything but kind and generous. When he gained certainty that I was enjoying the trip and that I would fall deeper into the bowels of the ship, he turned stingy and mean. But he miscalculated. He became angry with me and annoyed at his premature calculation that threatened to cost him his meager investment to make an 18-year-old girl into a willing slave. A mutiny was about to take place, and I was ready to take my chances on surviving as a castaway on a deserted beach. There was no beach in sight, but I knew it was there. I just had to keep propelling forward. My beach, as it were, was a town about 40 miles south of the home of the angry captain. With no transportation and with fewer resources, I somehow arrived at a place where I could call for help. I had developed a yin. A yin was street lore for the first stage of developing the habit or becoming hooked. Among junkies, this belief was that if one could stave off the need for the drug at this stage, one had a pretty good chance of turning things around and getting clean. An angel in the form of a brother appeared after I summoned him to come with a bottle of whiskey and some red devil pills, a narcotic sometimes used to assuage the effect of the heroin surging through one's system. I took the items, booked myself into a small room of a motel, and asked him to check on me in 3 days' time. My seafaring adventures were over. Like being coughed up by Jonah's whale, afresh after 3 days, I had learned what I needed from that experience.